and on we'll go through the wastelands.
Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and welcome back to another one. Now behind me today we've got the all-new Hyundai Staria. So what do you guys reckon? Now this is the Highlander model as well in the diesel, so I'll go through a few of those later on. Alright, but first of all I just want to do a shout out to Booth's Motor Group at Tuggerah, who were nice enough to lend me this vehicle today to have a look at. Alright, so we come around to the front here. I don't know about you, but looking at the front of the Hyundai Staria reminds me of things like Star Trek or Robocop, the bloke with the visor on, or Robocop, because have a look at that. It actually does sort of, yeah, you know, it does sort of remind me of that sort of futuristic tech sort of thing where, you know, someone's got a futuristic visor on or something like that. So you've got the Hyundai badge there, you've got a little camera, and then you've got this interesting grill that wraps around the car around to the headlights there as well. So and you've got your radar cruise down there too. So what do you guys reckon of the front end? I think it does look that futuristic sort of design. I really like that. So what do you guys reckon of the side of this thing? So the wheels on the Staria are 18-inch wheels, and this one runs Kumo tyres. And if you have a look at the pattern of the wheel, I don't really need to tell you, but star pattern. So again, it's an interesting pattern to go with. I haven't seen any car manufacturer do that before. Now have a look at like the side, the windows in this thing. Alright, if we come around to the back. Now check these lights out. Have a look at them, little LEDs. They look something out of this world. Honestly, I think they've done an amazing job. You've got the Hyundai badge there, the Staria badge. There is a camera underneath. And you've got the H-Track, which has the all-wheel drive, as it's the diesel, and the Highlander as well. And down the bottom there you have the sensors as well. So what do you guys reckon of the Staria? It's very, very futuristic lines on the outside. I do actually really like it. I think it's something out of this world, it really is. Alright, let's go and have a look what's inside. Alright guys, let me look inside the inside of the Staria. Right, now have a look at the door trim again. Look at that futuristic design. There's the speaker. You got pocket space there, more pocket space with a sort of inbuilt grab handle there, and you got your window and mirror switches and door locks there as well. So what do you reckon? Funky looking door, eh? With a light down there. Big step. Again, That's your jack and breakdown bits and pieces there if you do need it. So pretty cool, pretty handy to have it under the driver's footrest, eh? So have a look at that. And have a look, there's a moonroof at the back and a sunroof at the front. Pretty cool. Alright, let's jump in and have a look. Alright. Check that out. That's a pretty cool dash, eh? Very, very cool. Alright, and even the steering wheel. Look how funky and futuristic the steering wheel looks. Very, very cool. Alright, so we'll start this side. So we've got your traction control off, steering wheel heating, you've got adjustable height for your headlights, you've got four-wheel drive lock. If you have a look on the screen, the little green lock, that locks the center diff. And your park brake. So as you can see there, it says push brake, and then you can see it come back. The little red dot down the bottom left there. And you do have your bonnet release there as well. So the steering wheel, something, it looks quite futuristic. I don't mind the lines of the steering wheel. So you've got cruise control and some of your safety features there on that side, on the right side, and you've got your audio controls on the left. Further back we have your start stop button as well there, as well as you have auto headlights on there as well, and your wiper stalk there. And you do have paddle shifters, if you can see the plus and the minus. Again, they've shaped them very nicely. And the steering wheel, when you adjust it, it comes out or in or up or down. So yeah, it's got a lot of goodies there. Now the dash, you can go through a few different bits and pieces should you wish to have a look at a few things there as well. Digital speedo as well there, which is a pretty cool thing. We'll just leave that on there for now. Alright, so we'll move over to the media center. Now if you have a look, we're just at the home screen now. There's all sorts of gizmos on it. So if we got mapping there, just quickly show you that. You've got navigation menu, phone. It does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, phone projection, memo, voice memo, rear climate you can adjust, your radio, your media, sounds of nature. Again, it's a very sort of homely feel about a lot of them, so yeah, very cool. Alright, so something I really wanted to show you on this car was a feature called passenger view. Now if you've read up about this, it's pretty amazing actually. It means you don't have to take your eyes off the road or turn your head, I should say, and get distracted by the kids. So if I just push that, check this out. That is that. There actually is a camera just up there. Very, very cool, eh? So that's awesome. It really is. Very, very cool. So further down you have your air conditioning controls there, pretty straightforward there. Further down there you do have things like heated seats, cooling seats. I'll just pop the heating on just to have a look. For both passenger and driver. You've also got auto hold, your parking cameras, parking sensors. If I push the camera, it'll show you the behind, and the lines do move as well. So it's a 360-degree camera. Again, it's pretty cool. So there we go there. So, and you can even see the wheels turn. Check that out. That is pretty cool. So you can turn it around however you want to see it. That's pretty awesome, actually. So yeah, and there's obviously the owner's manual information. There's other settings, quiet mode if you just want to have the radio on and the kids asleep in the back. Again, it's something nice. So auto hold, you've got drive mode as well, which I'll just show you. This is where so we have it on economy or sport or normal. You know what, let's go to my favorite, sport, the red. That looks pretty cool, actually. Very, very cool. You got your hazard light there. If you push that, it'll reveal a cup holder, and also there's a cup holder right there for the driver. So again, pretty cool. Now you got your gear selector there, pretty straightforward. Select reverse, the rear camera comes up, select drive, and the forward camera comes up. So again, pretty cool. We'll just pop that back into park for now. Now further down here we have a lightning fast USB 12 volt 180 watt plug and a USB, or power outlet I should say, and a USB plug there. Plus you can have storage there, storage down there as well as a wireless phone charger as well. So if I pop that in there, it will start charging, because you can see the little lights on there, and it will start charging, which is pretty cool. So down in here, another 2 cup holders in here. Again, and a humongous amount of storage space there. That actually comes out, so you can use it for a bigger storage space if you wish. And that's you can just rest things on there as well. So again, it's so we've got the sunroof. So if we just close the sunroof there, you can see it closing. And we can close that as well. And if you have a look in the back, you can close that up, or you can open that up, and same with the sunroof at the front as well. So yeah, all in all, pretty cool. Alright, so I just wanted to show you something on these cars. Now if I put into, have a look at that, the camera from the side mirror turns on, so you can see what's sort of behind you. And if I turn on the right hand side, check that out. That is really cool. Pretty awesome. Alright, let's jump in the back and check out what the back's like. So it's auto doors, guys. All you do is just pull the handle. Have a look at that, eh? Reveals the back seats, pretty cool. Now, again, tan leather throughout the 8 seats. And you can see there's a rail there, so you can actually move this seat forward or back. Alright, let's jump in and see what the back's like. Well, very nice actually. I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters, and I've got plenty of room in here. And even if I sit to the side, again, still got enough headroom there, which is, yeah, very, very spacious. Very, very spacious indeed. All right, so there's the camera there you saw. You've got a light in there. You've got the ventilation and the ventilation controls for the back as well. So you've also got, just going to shut this. You've also got these blinds as well, which come up. Have a look at the windows, and you can open these windows like aircraft style windows. Very, very, very cool. So So we'll just pop those back down in there. In here you have some pocket space for like an iPad or something. Right, let's have a look in here. We've got another 2 cup holders in here, and we've got 2 USB chargers there. Again, another pocket there. You've got another pocket down there as well. Push that button there and that opens the door. Again, very cool. So yeah, it's pretty good in here, guys. Like I said, I've got heaps and heaps of space in here. In fact, why don't we have a look in the 3rd row and see about, so that folds up, so now I can actually get in the back. So let's get right in the back. Now, leg room for me, if I was to move into the seat with this seat all the way back, it wouldn't be the best ride for me, so this would have to go forward a little bit, which it could. Other than headroom, I've got heaps of headroom here as well, and there's the moonroof there. Again, pretty cool. So, cup holders again. We've got 2 cup holders, some pocket space, another USB. We've got the same on the other side, USB, cup holders, pocket space. And you know what, it's still very comfortable down here, around here too. So even if we move the seat was moved forward, yeah, I could sit here without any dramas. Got heaps and heaps of room here, so very nice, very roomy. There's an airbag up there, no way. So yeah, and even speakers down there. Very, yeah, I like it. Alright, why don't we jump out and have a look in the boot. See how big the boot is. Alright, just gonna have a look in the boot of the Staria. So it's auto boot, guys. Check that out. That's awesome. So here we are. So the seats are as far back as they will come. If you can hear that beeping, that is actually a sensor on the car that knows that I'm underneath here. So I'll show you. I'll show you how that works in just a minute. So, as you saw, the pocket space there. There's a fair bit of room here if you stand back. Actually, you can fit a fair bit there, and the spare tyre is actually underneath there as well. It does say spare tyre. There's a bolt underneath there that you need to undo. So with that beeping said, guys, and there's quite, as you see, quite a lot of room here, when I walk away, the car knows, and it will actually, you watch, the door will actually close. See, how cool is that? The technology in these cars today is really amazing. I really love it. Alright guys, let's go and check out what's under the bonnet. Alright guys, just having a look under the bonnet of the Staria. So the Staria is available in a couple of different engine configurations. This one being the 2.2 litre turbo diesel 4-cylinder engine. And this one produces 130 kilowatts of power and 430 newton meters of torque, and that's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission that drives all 4 wheels. Alright guys, let's go for a drive. Alright guys, gonna go for a little drive in the Staria to see what I think. So first impressions is the space age look of the inside. They started the outside like you saw, and now they've brought that inside, like the futuristic steering wheel. I love the way the dash just flows between the driver and passenger. It is really, it does feel really nice. So the seats are really nice. They've done a really good job here, because it's like being in one of the European cars started doing this trend a while ago where they have the cream seats with the black interior, and I really like how Hyundai's decided to copy those and use that idea of their own. And this one's got the heated seats and the cooling seats, so they are very comfortable. They feel very nice and comfy and soft. Yeah, and they seem to hold you in okay. Yeah, I like the designs and things like that of the seats, so very cool. So vision out the front is really good. You get the humongous windscreen, so you get a lot of vision out of that, which is great. The rear vision mirror is sort of hidden up. I mean, I'm 6'1" or 185 centimeters, so I've got plenty of room here, but it's good to see that I've still got a fair bit of room as well. So vision out the back. Vision out the back, look, for a van, it's pretty good for a van. I wouldn't, obviously, if you got fill all the seats up, it would be a bit restricted, but for a van, it's pretty good. Now you've also, at the sides, these humongous windows at the sides, so vision out the side is really, again, really good. You've got tons of vision, even on the corner there of the door as well, or the window I should say, corner of the car there. On each side you've got a little bit of window, a little window there as well. So you've also got plenty of windows left and right as well from behind, so aiding in parking and things like that is really good. It's really obviously you got your cameras, 360 degree cameras, forward, reverse, you got your sensors, so again they're it does aid in very easy to maneuver and park. So yeah guys, it's really like some of the technology in here, like the wireless charger I really like. The I love that passenger view button. There's a camera like I showed you just up there, and you can have it on while you're driving so you can see what's in the back or what's going on in the back. And it is good, you know, it is pretty cool, like, to be able to see that, so you don't have to turn yourself around. You can just have a look in there and see what they're doing, so it means your eyes are staying on the road, which is a lot safer. So there's a really good thing, guys, you know, like that sort of thing is really cool. But even like just put it on the home screen, so it's nice. You got the steering, so the steering's quite light. It does have a obviously lane departure warning, and it's got a steering assistance as well, so around small corners the car will help you to steer around that, you know, light small corners. Obviously bigger ones it won't, it's only designed just to aid in helping. But just the space, guys, I love the space in this thing, you know. Even the mirrors do a wonderful job, a really good job. They're big enough to see out and see the whole car if need be, or see out and see into blind spots. So yeah, vision is a good thing, and a great thing that Hyundai has thought of with this. And there's so many windows. I'd hate to get it window tinted though, I tell you, because there's that many bloody windows. It's so yeah. But yeah guys, look, the paddle shifters I like. You can have the drive mode on like sport, you know, and that's pretty cool. I love how they got the little camera, so when you indicate like left, it'll turn on the left hand side camera, as you saw before. And the right, and same for the right hand side. So again, it's a nice place to be, you know. It's yeah, it feels nice. You sit up high, so again, another thing for vision. But yeah guys, look, the yeah, the car is or the van, I'm quite impressed. It's something out of the future. It's very ahead of its time, I think, and yeah, I'm sure it'll do really well. Alright guys, well, if you're interested in something like this, they do make it in a commercial van configuration as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, either the 8-seater or the commercial van, yeah, please go and have a look go and see booths at Tuggerah, and yeah, see how you go, and go and have a test drive of one. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Alright, see you guys.